Jade,
Yeah?
I know you're probably just as bored as me, but I have an idea.
What are you planning, Lucas?
Well, I was thinking that we could go to your kingdom. I kinda want to explore a bit, and I'm a bit suspicious Mom is hiding something there. And I'm still suspicious of you, you know. You're some half-cousin or something, and then you suddenly come to live with us in a whole ass different kingdom? Is that even legal?
I'm not going back there, okay? And I'm not going into details of why.
Ugh, you always say that. I've only lived with you for like a week, and you're already so repetitive.
Just about this! You keep asking me the same damn question no matter how differently you try and phrase it, so you're going to get the same answer.
I bet you know something, but you don't know the half of it. Mom always has to keep something hidden from everyone, so you want to find out what it is.
I'm pretty sure I know everything.
Well, I bet you don't.
It's just kind of a sensitive thing right now. Seriously? Well, I guess I'm going after that idiot. He can't even find his way back from school without getting lost.
So you're coming, eh? I guess you're scared of me finding out your secrets.
Well, you're just going to get too tired in about 2 minutes, like you always do. Then you'll turn back and forget about it.
But this is something I need to know. Mom keeps lying about shit and I'm getting tired of it. This is one thing I find worth walking for.
Okay, whatever. Guess I'll be here a while.
Yep, probably all night.
Anything you don't understand?
Yes, why your eyes don't have souls.
I swear if you ask me that one more fucking time.
You've never answered it.
It's obvious. They literally die to activate their powers. There was a time where this was understood, but now they're saying how, oh, I'm not actually dead. My powers just save me from getting burnt alive. I'm not a reanimated corpse at all. I thought you just asked this to annoy me. I didn't know you were actually this oblivious, Flare.
I don't buy into it, Raven.
All right, feel bad for the zombies. They're still gonna die. Now, anything about the plan you don't understand besides their basic ass mortality?
Who's taking the blame for this?
Whoever passes by.
You mean we're just going to frame some random cat of murder?
Yes, we are. But soon, we will teach the public that sheer eyes aren't citizens. They're reanimated corpses with dangerous intent to humanity. It scares me how many might be lurking around, so don't worry. Whoever we happen to frame will be let go once we do this.
Yes, because convincing everyone in the world that an entire species of cat is evil will go very well.
It was pretty easy last time, actually, if you know a bit of history, that is. Sheer eyes were almost wiped off the face of the earth, but the public changed their mind towards them, Barely anyone knows they exist now. Flair, have you ever attended school?
Yes, I have. They didn't say there was a genocide of Sheer Eyes, however. There's nothing mentioned about Crimson Eyes either.
That was a joke, not a genuine question. I know they wouldn't teach you about Crimson Eyes and Sheer Eyes. Sheer Eyes were almost killed off so long ago, no one remembers the terror they bring. And I'm pretty sure you already know Crimson Eyes aren't exactly heard of, as most of us are still trapped in the damn border.
Alright, let's just get this over with then.
Looks like we're here.
Yeah, all thanks to me actually knowing the way.
Yeah, thanks, I guess.
You know, we could just not go in and not get in trouble and just have a conversation with your mom. How about that?
Shut up!
You just really want to know every dumb tiny thing your mom is hiding, huh?
Tiny? She won't even tell me anything about my dad. I doubt whatever the hell you're involved in with her is tiny either.
Fine, Lucas.
Greetings. Where are you two from?
Hazel's kingdom.
Alright, sorry if you've heard this before, but it's standard protocol to tell visitors. Stay on the paths, don't disturb the citizens, and remember you'll be held here for as long as our justice system demands if you commit a crime. Just don't hurt anyone, don't touch anything you shouldn't, and you'll be fine.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Oh, and unlike your kingdom, serious crimes will result in death penalty. Have a good visit, kids. You should be fine.
Okay. Let's go in, Jade. Gotta say, this place isn't too bad. Not as cool as home, though.
Honestly, it's way better than home.
I know you lived here, but come on! Look at this place! Hazel is much better at running things. This doesn't even compare.
And you're biased towards your own kingdom. I'll agree to disagree on this one.
Yeah, sure.
We're wasting time. Follow me. Your mom most likely went this direction. Not a certainty, but...
You know most of Mom's plan, though. You know where she went, so you're probably leading me away from where she's going.
Okay, maybe, but this is a cool scenic route, and if we catch up to your mom, she's most likely gonna notice.
I came here for the sole purpose of finding my mom. Why would I want to see some scenery in a less interesting kingdom than my own?
The scenery here is much better than the stupid maple trees back there.
Gotta be serious. Didn't want to do this in the first place. Come on. Whoa, I guess your kingdom is kind of unique.
Told ya.
Let's check this out for a second. Whoa, I can't wait to see the rest of this building. I bet the other rooms are even more amazing.
Oh yeah, they are.
Let's go then.
Do you have any proof of residency?
No. I hate you. Are there any other rooms we can go in?
Nope.
You lived here so you could get in. You could probably know how to get me in too.
Not possible. I don't know exactly how Hazel's kingdom works. Midnight took care of things for me. But here, they keep record of citizens, as well as you having to give them your code.
Oh, so it's not even as good as Hazel's system. This could be easy. Well, we are here to find Mom. I really shouldn't get distracted. Can we rest for a bit?
It's almost dark. We should keep going. I want to get back before midnight does.
But my heart fucking hurts.
It'll be fine. It happens when you don't exercise much. Can you hurry up? You were the one that wanted to come here.
I told you, I can't do this. I need rest.
You really don't need to be so hostile.
Says the asshole who doesn't care if I pass out from exhaustion.
Holy shit, you're fine! But you know what? Sure, I'll go find your mom for you and show you her so we can finally fucking leave.
Fine, I was only asking for a break, but since you're this impatient, go ahead. Okay, not sunsetty enough to look without my eyes burning. I'll just close my eyes and try to breathe. I hope Jade is back soon. I guess she was right. I don't really want to travel in the dark.
Hey. Are you a citizen of this kingdom?
No. Am I in trouble?
The Queen has demanded visitors attend an announcement.
But I'm supposed to wait for my sister here.
She'll be there. All visitors are required to go. Queen's orders. Now hurry up! Don't waste my time.
Okay.
Subjects and visitors, you may all be wondering why I've gathered you here today. A heinous offense has been committed by a visitor. A trusted guard of mine has been murdered. The murderer hailed from Hazel's kingdom, and I would consider this an act of war had the offense not been committed by a rogue child. The murderer has been killed by lethal injection. I want this to be clear to all of you. No one will get away with anything nearly this serious in my kingdom so long as I still live and breathe. Let that be a lesson to all of you. For the time being, we will be closing our visitor pathways and not permitting access to visitors from any kingdom until I receive proper counsel with Hazel. Meeting dismissed.
Jade! Jade! She probably stayed in the kingdom. She is a citizen of the kingdom. I'm worried, though. I didn't think she had proof she lived here on her. I guess she could know her code instead of just her parents. I'll wait for her here. I mean, Jade isn't a murderer, right? So why am I worried she... Oh god. What if she was framed?
Hi, hi.
Wait. Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
I noticed you were walking around with Jade earlier.
I was. Do you know where she is?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Who are you?
I'm Jade's friend. I've been looking everywhere for her after she ran away. How do you know her?
I'm a friend.
So, what? Do you guys just live out here?
Not really, but I shouldn't get into it.
I just really hope she comes back. I know finding out your parents aren't blood related to you is so hard, but they're still her parents. They raised her.
Wait, what?
Oh, crap. You didn't know that?
This just adds another piece to this puzzle. I really want to know what's happening with Jade since she's kind of mysterious, but I don't have many details.
Is there more to this? More to Jade? I've just said everything I know.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm just worried about where she is right now.
Well, if she entered this kingdom as a visitor, she should have been kicked out.
But she knows her number, and she's on the records, right? She said that's the identification needed to know you're a citizen of this kingdom. I've assumed she showed it to the guards and stayed in the kingdom and that eventually she'll come out.
You mean she didn't leave? Oh god.
What? Why are you worried? She knows her code, right?
No, she doesn't. Her parents do. I don't know how things work in other places, but here most of us don't learn ours until we're adults, and I know for a fact she doesn't know hers. I asked her if she at least memorized her code so she could come back if she forgave her parents right before she ran away. She just ran out, though. God, I should have stopped her. She could be dead for all we know.
No, she's not dead. She can't be.
I was around to hear the announcement. I know she'd never kill someone, but what if she was framed?
Damn it. So you're thinking what I am? God, I fucking hope not.
I'm gonna go back to the kingdom and look for her. Maybe she somehow slipped through the guards. Maybe her parents found her, or just something.
I guess I'll wait here.
No, you shouldn't. If she's not with her parents, she could be anywhere in the kingdom.
Okay. God, it's my fault if anything happened to her.
Hey there, are you sleeping?
Who are you?
My name's Dawn. I just came over because I noticed you sleeping in the middle of nowhere. You look quite lost.
Yeah.
Can I help? I know my way pretty well across the 5 nearest kingdoms. What kingdom do you belong to?
Hazel's kingdom. I don't know if I should go back there yet, though.
Oh, really? That's where I live too. But trust me, you do want to go back. It's so much safer in a kingdom than it is out here. You're lucky to be alright after sleeping out here.
Oh, God, it's really that dangerous out here? Okay, I guess you should take me back if it's really not too much trouble. But wait, you live in a kingdom? Why would you choose to be out here if it's so dangerous?
My guardian has brought me with her on her travels. We know how to defend ourselves.
Is your guardian alright with you taking some random stranger home?
Yeah, she's busy right now anyway. She said I can do what I want. You look a bit dehydrated. There's a river near here. You want some water?
I don't really want river water.
Yeah, I get it. We'll be at Hazel's kingdom soon anyway. You okay?
I kinda wanna wait here for a moment.
You sure you're good?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's a normal day for you like out here in the open?
Just walking and seeing stuff.
You visit kingdoms often?
Too often.
Too often? The sights get tiring?
Yeah. There's a random cat running towards us. Should we run?
Oh my god! Jade! What the hell happened to you?
I'm alive. Somehow.
Somehow?
It's nothing. I'm not dead, and that's what matters. But I should be asking who the hell this random girl is? What happened last night, Lucas?
Oh, I just met her this morning, and she offered to take me home, which was really nice.
I think we're alright. I know the way home pretty well.
Are you two related?
Yeah. Distantly, I think. I can't get a straight answer about my genealogy from anyone in my family.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not gonna steal your boyfriend.
Jade, I'm not
I
straight.
did not mean for it to come off that way. You sure you know a good way? Because I know a shortcut that'll get you there in 30 minutes.
Really?
I'll take the shortcut any day.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I'm Jade, and you probably already know Lucas's name.
Oh, shoot. She doesn't. I forgot to introduce myself earlier.
It's fine. Hi, Jade. I'm Dawn.
You alright, Dawn?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Well, we better get going. We're already in huge trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll lead the way.
Okay, I know you seem like you want some time with Lucas because you like him or something, so I've tried to, just shut up. But you're leading us so obviously off track. Dawn, I know my way around, and it's obviously been more than 30 minutes. But now you're telling us to go through some creepy-ass forest?
I apologize. I thought this forest was really near there. Right through it, though, is Hazel's kingdom.
Oh yeah, sure.
Are you afraid of it or something?
No, I just know where I'm going and I don't remember this forest anywhere near the kingdom. But fine, let's go through, and if this forest is too big or we aren't there when we get out, I'm taking lead and you can leave, Dawn. There's other ways to attract boys.
Jade, you're just making this awkward for both of us. I was gonna say
Good job. Bring the sheer eye to me, Flare. Is the other one too? I mean, they look like siblings.
What the fuck does that mean? Who the hell are you?
I don't believe they are related.
What do you want with us? You gonna tell us before you fucking kill us?
I'll tell him if he's not one of your kind.
Dawn asked if we were related, and now she's wondering if Lucas is one of my kind. They might mean a genetic connection. Lucas, I think before I die it might be a good time to tell you the truth. My parents adopted me but didn't tell me for a while, so I asked your mom to take me in since she's been a family friend. I'm not actually related to you at all.
You're going to fucking die!
Guard the entrance, Flare.
I'm going to fucking kill you!
I suppose you're not a Shirai, but your friend here is part of a race of cats known as Shirais that were nearly eliminated centuries ago. They caused so much misery and destruction with their evil powers, but from that description you might think it was just a few bad apples that caused the chaos, or maybe that there was some redeemability in them, but to activate their powers, they must die. And I doubt they even had a soul before that. Your buddy over there murdered someone, and obviously was executed for it, but then came back. Even more of a threat than before.
How did you do that? What's going on, Jade? Are you going to hurt me?
What? No, Lucas,
Shirais are nothing to fear, Lucas.
You.
I don't even know where to start. I'm so sorry that you got involved in any of this. I suppose I at least owe it to you to tell you what's happening. Raven's plan was to kill a guard that was a Shirai, frame someone else, and then save them, but she forgot how frequently that kingdom uses the death penalty. She was prepared to save you, as she only held resentment towards Shirais, but she was too late. Then after she saw you come back, she realized you were a Shirai. She basically thinks Shirais are zombies, so she sent me to lead Lucas into this trap, hoping you'd follow, since she saw you two together. She wanted to know if Lucas was a Shirai too. Thank you so much for knocking her out, despite how dangerous it was. Jade, thank you. Thank you so much. She threatened my dad if I didn't help her.
You know what, Flare? I'll trust that you're telling the truth. You're the only one who seems to know what happened to me and what I am, apparently. What in the hell is a Shi'ar and what powers do I have? I'm so confused by all this. Is there some genetic link? Is that why she suspected Lucas of being one too? What's Raven if she has powers but isn't a Shi'ar? I just don't know what's happening.
Oh, Shi'ar is just a subspecies of cat, as is Raven's race Crimson Eyes. Shi'ar only inherit their powers genetically, and they're activated by something that should kill you, unless it's incredibly severe. A Shi'ar has teleportation and strength powers once they're activated. Crimson Eyes can have a wide variety of powers, but only one unless you're a leader. It's also quite random and doesn't require being born to Crimson Eye parents. Velvet, the current Crimson Eye leader, could turn any cat to a Crimson Eye unless they're a Shi'ar. That's her second power.
I guess Raven's raised the most likely evil ones then. If that velvet cat comes anywhere fucking near me.
Lucas.
What?
I said you weren't related to me to protect you from Raven. The big secret is you're my brother. I didn't know Midnight was my mom because my parents were so scared I'd hate them if I knew the truth and shit. They finally told me and I was pissed they would keep that from me when it didn't fucking matter. So I went to live with Midnight, but I regret it. They're my parents and I want to go back, but...
I think now would be a good time to interject. I am a guard of your kingdom, Jade. I have been following you since I noticed you walk out of the kingdom after you should have been dead. I would have told the queen, but I did not see the evidence of your crimes as substantial enough, and I knew you'd only be killed again if I told her. I'm still wrapping my head around this all admittedly, but you've proved your innocence. I'll let the whole illegal adoption thing slide, if you help me drag this raven here back to our kingdom.
Well, that's convenient. I'd be more than willing to. See you later, bro?
I have a sister now, I guess.
Yep. Well, I hope we go to the same school, Lucas.
If you're near the south of the kingdom, you probably will. The school I go to is pretty big.
I actually do. I guess we'll see. See, Lucas, it's nice that I can finally go home. You and your sister did a lot for me.
I'm glad, Dawn.
It's Flair. I used a fake name because, well, I'm just extra wary when it's one of Raven's schemes.
Oh, so that's why she called you Flair. But I'm glad you're free.
Yeah, me too. Goodbye, Lucas. I'm gonna head home, but I'll be taking the long road. I need to do something on the way.
Could you tell me the way back?
It's just out of the forest, Lucas. I wasn't lying about that part. Just go the direction we were heading. Don't go too far right, or you might accidentally trespass on the oh-so-spooky Forbidden Forest. Those woods are fine, as long as you don't run into the cult.
What? There's a cult in there? That's one I haven't heard. Even if I try and get into that, forest guards will stop me since it is Hazel's kingdom.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right then. I don't think it's all that dangerous anymore. It's where the Crimson Eyes live, but the horrible things I know about were when Scarlet was the leader, and now her daughter Velvet is leading, so it may not be too bad anymore. Well, safe travels home.
It seems like the only thing I know about these cats is evil. I doubt Velvet's much better than her mom. That aside, though, I'll see you around, Flair.
Who really knows about them? But hopefully I'll see you around too, Lucas.
Okay, now to prepare myself for getting murdered by Mom. Oh, I'm really not looking forward to this.
I know we're on death row, Raven, but our legacy won't be in vain. There are others who will take care of Sheer Eyes. I hear King Mars isn't too fond of them. Don't worry, sweetie. I got my information from inside sources.